can't believe I can't remember this brother's name. It'll come to me. But he was a heavy hitter in the nation. But I think it's the religious stigma that kind of keep people away from them. If it was just based off the black nationalism they bring to the community, a lot more of us would be, lined up to sign up.
But do
That's
you
what I'm
think it
saying.
have to do with capitalism and their rules and their structure? Because to me, Islam would be a little bit more better. Like if I was to be like in any type of religion, I like Islam. I like what they teach. And I
Islam is
think,
a great Islam. From what I know about it, I was always attracted to the black nationalism side of it. But the what I do know about Islam, which is an Arabic word for peace, is some great scriptures in a book.
but not even
But
that, the
every
teaching,
time
how they
I've
teach you
never,
how to
let me
love
put it this way.
yourself.
Let me put it this way. I've never came across, I think they call them ayats. I've never came across an ayat out the Quran that I read. I'm like, oh, nah, there's something ain't right about that. They all, it's moral, it's morality. Religion is basically just morality. We're trying to teach humanity how to behave. That's really all religion is. And then you get into the dogma side of it. Well, okay, it got to be Jesus. It got to be Prophet Muhammad. It got to be Moses. You know what I mean? You get into all those divisions. Well, who's the go-to guy and stuff like that. But they all just basically want humans to behave better. From what I've
But is
studied
it
them
about
all.
capitalism too? Because you got to think about it. If Christianity religion make a whole lot of money, Islam just go on donations. For example, women, we're big fucking spenders. So if
Mhm.
you like under the Nation of Islam, you're not about to be going spend money on Gucci, Louis, all this other type of attire because you cover from head to toe. You know what I
Right.
mean?
Yeah.
Christianity, you can do that. You
I
know,
love them
so
sisters too. Yeah,
that's
keep
what I'm
going,
saying. I
Carol.
think a woman should be veiled. You bitch,
I
your body
love
ain't supposed to
them
be for
sisters.
your
See, they not
husband.
allowed to date. They not MG talking about MGT and GCC, Muslim Girl Training and General. See, so the nation has something called GCC. That stands for General Civilization Class. See, that's non-religious. So just the
Right.
GCC part is non-religious. But then when you get into the Muslim Girl Training, some black women, and I'll let y'all speak for yourselves, might not be open to Islam. If your grandma is Christian, your on both sides, your mama and your daddy mama, you know what I mean? People do it. Don't get it twisted. The main point I'm making is, to me, my 2 cent opinion again, is that the most value they brought to the black community is reformation, and how they take low lives, thugs, hoodlums, and reform them brothers into upright, civilized, dignified brothers of society, regardless of what their religion is. It's like the Menace to Society movie when I don't want to get off track too much. When the guy said, "Hey man, if Allah could do a better job, my son, than Jesus, then he all for it." And that's from Menace to
But women
Society.
too, they reform
Mhm.
us too. They teach us how to be classy, how to be a woman.
Yeah, no, I
You
love
know
them
what I
sisters,
mean? How
but
not to try to dominate your man.
they're not allowed to date outside of the Nation of Islam. You see what I'm
That's
saying?
even
So,
better.
huh?
That's better. Don't you
The
think?
love is love, though. Just what me and Dr. Umar disagree. Love is
But then,
love,
like you were
and
saying in your
Love is
Bible
not
too.
love. Oh my
But look what you
God.
said in your Bible. Let me make a point because he said this last week. This was you. You said this is the reason why you're not supposed to be worshiping those other gods. Because
facts.
Delilah, remember you said it was something about Delilah had
Thanks
took
for listening,
Samson out.
Cairo.
You remember that? That quote that
Thanks
you
for,
were
hey,
saying?
Cairo, you pulling one of my stunts on me. I appreciate every
Remember you
word
were
of it, though.
saying
Keep
that.
going.
So
And
that's
no,
the
nothing
same thing with
humble a
the
person than
nation.
putting what they said back in their ears. Go
That's the
ahead.
same thing with the nation. We
That's a
leaving out
fact.
here trying to go date a Christian man.
Right.
You gonna bring the
That's a
whole
fact.
nation down. They have different principles, different beliefs. You
Yeah.
said this. Our
That's
last segment.
you rubbed that lotion in real good,
I
Cairo.
sure
You
did. I
got
got your
it.
ass.
No, you spot on. It's just that I guess I wish more of our Black American women carried themselves like our sisters in the Nation of Islam, and that's just my wish. And hey, that's just a wish, I guess, because that ain't, the only place you're gonna find them type of women submissive, supportive, ain't nothing to play with. Them sisters to choke your ass out, you run up on one of them wrong. I grew up
I'm
around that.
telling
I
you.
grew up around that real close. I grew up real close to people, and I got friends that's in FOI right now, Fruit of Islam, all that stuff. So but they not encouraged. They not supposed to date dudes outside. But you're right, Carol. You brought the right thought. I said, and I
Yeah.
just said it last week. Hey, King, that's what caused King Solomon to fall.
Yeah.
God told him, all these different foreign women are going to lead you astray from the God that gave you the influence to get all these women. You're right.
I can see why the nation is strict. You only date within the nation.
That's a fact. Then they strict on that. Yeah. But I love them sisters.
Who
I
was
do.
that? Soldier Slim said that outside D make them hoes sick. Like, you don't want to go outside.
That's your home. Yeah, he said that. That's his line. That's right. Outside dick make them hoes
Them
sick.
hoes
Like,
sick.
they ain't
Remember
showing
that?
up. They
You
skipping
going
all
outside
kind
the
of
nation.
events.
Now you done came back.
But yeah, that's where we at with it, y'all. You know, we got to figure this out. And I think we need to start with the influence. We already got it. It ain't something we got to fight for, something we got to work. We already got that. And we just got to figure out what to do with it.
It's happening. This is the year. Trust me.
I believe so.
I definitely feel that because this man, I'm already turning up like hell this year.
R.I.P.
This is
Soldier
our
Slim
year.
from Ali. Yeah.
Telling
This is
So, Jamie,
why
you feel
rock
it
with
too.
Cairo. Cairo doesn't sound like an American name. Cairo, what is Cairo? What's the DV want to know
capital
that,
of
Cairo?
Egypt. I'm named after the capital of
The
Egypt.
capital of Egypt. I kind of figured that, yeah. Millions upon millions are leaving Islam. Blaze State said that. Okay, we'll have to fact check that, Blaze State. We'll take your word for right now. Millions upon millions are leaving Islam. That's interesting. Bradford's still doing his clown faces.
Wait, but Jamie, so you were saying that about you feel that. You feel it too.
Absolutely.
What part?
I've been saying from love. I can tell you my financial strive this year feels like my best year I ever had on times 10 this year. Like I'm about to boss the fuck up this year. Like I feel like I did fairly well last year, but this year got a whole different feeling about it.
I'm so happy I'm happy. I be telling people, they be thinking, I'm like, y'all don't feel it?
Yeah. Like, and then the thing is, the difference between this year and my years prior is anybody that's getting in the way of things that I got put in place, you got to be removed. Like this is the year that I'm doing.
That's true. Big fact.
Because I don't have so many years.
Yes, to speak, man.
You know, where I kept on trying to bring somebody else along with me. Keep on like, look, you can do this, you can do that, and then they just keep on dragging you down. With their bullshit. So like this year, it's either you on board or you're not. I'm gonna keep going. I ain't got time.
I feel like that too. The same way.
Battle Zone know about them 120. Okay, the Battle Zone 1480. My bad, y'all, for getting off.
Branford, stop being ugly as hell, bro. You just got a 30 minute. You got to get another.
What you know about the 120 Battle Zone? You know about the 120. That's the nation again. The 120.
Somebody put hella clown faces. Oh, somebody said the name Cairo tie into the Egyptian culture and stand out. Oh, thank you.
This man says, shout out to Tom for being designed. That's crazy.
They say R.I.P. Soldier Slim.
Yeah, I would have been with NOY. What you mean by that, Ali? And then it's another comment you made. Ali say, now Taj, if we did, y'all want them 10s. And we working on that. It is, man, that's a
hold on, who said that?
All I see for me. I'm not sure what she was responding to. Shout out to Taj for being inside. Oh yeah, that's me. I ain't seen him in a while.
Oh, she's talking about, you know, as far as the women, them 10s.
Oh yeah.
Wait, but somebody said, do y'all believe in the soul ties?
I don't have the science on that yet, DV. I don't have the science on soul ties yet.
That's not fair, Ali. I was actually saying that I'm looking for the 5, 6, and 7. I said that. I just said I want to fuck the 8, 9, 10.
Jamie, you dirty. Lord, you said that shit. Y'all dirty.
Franchise, you've been the one missing the action. We've been on post every Sunday. We ain't seen you in a while. I see you got a different name, right? That's I forgot what his old name used to be, Mr. Franchise 99. Unless he's talking to you, Jamie.
A 2.
Why I get a 2? What happened?
I'm fucking what you talking about. You just want to, but you're right. Yeah, just smash them hoes, them 10s and them 9s, and then love.
Because
the
bring to the table, but that's my thing. Now, if you can, check me out. If you can some kind of way pull a rabbit out of the hat and find a 10 that's on your plan that supports you.
Yeah, that's Kenny 2K. That's what his old name was. Yeah, I remember you know. It was good. My bad, Jamie.
And so be it, of course. Well, I'm just saying the likelihood of that shit is so slim these days, bro. You better off going for them 5, 6, and 7.
But your girl was a 10 to me.
Hey, why it's so quiet?
She got quiet. She was a 10 to me.
Why you
got
putting out
real
my
quiet.
personal business though?
Hey, 2K.
Yeah, well, because shit, I gotta represent. You know what I mean? You talk about something. She was beautiful. She was gorgeous. She was just like, she was cool too. She wasn't even a jealous type. If that
So
ain't
you
a
stop
10, I
putting out
don't know
my
what
business?
is. Man,
So you
shut up.
stop putting out my
You-
business?
I
you
always
don't
thought
want-
10s was just looks to respond to all I see for me. I always thought 10s. All I see for me is 10s just looks. I would say yeah to that. Franchise. I just found a 6 and I've been fed for 3 weeks. This little
Hold on, what is that? Hold on, what is that? What is
This
that? I
nigga
just found a
stupid. He told me I just found a
fed for
6
3
and I've been
weeks.
fed for 3 weeks straight. She a little big though. This nigga nephew was stupid.
Hey,